laws, and he didn't care for it. It used to be in a little plastic. Get a little more dirt before you throw it out.
That's okay.
To contain.
Just get one wet bite.
Have you been starving yourself because you're poor and can't afford food? We're gonna see if we can add some fatness to that wallet and save you some money the next time you go out and buy something. We're gonna look at some extreme cheapskates today.
Whatever they bring home as an art project, we can make use of it. I don't buy cotton balls. I will just pull off a cotton ball when I need one. Just get a little astringent out, put it on the cotton ball. You can clean your face. After you're done cleaning your face, you can clean the sink a little bit. Get a little more dirt before you throw it out.
That's okay. I get that. I get that. Just wiping your face
This
oils
is Rocksalt deodorant. This used to be my brother-in-law's, and he didn't care for it. It used to be in a little plastic container.
Oh, shit.
It used to be my brother-in-law's. They passed it down from generation to generation. The Rocksalt.
It just gave me a thought of, clearly you can reuse the wet wipes. Just get one wet bite.
You could use it to wipe your face, wipe your neck, wipe the table,
and then if you
finish
feel
with your ass.
Yeah, if you feel a little sweaty in the crack, just like wipe it for the last, and you could just like hang it and dry. And then if you need to reuse it, just use a little bit of soap and rinse it.
Let's see what she does with this deodorant here.
Container, and then you had some sticking out the top. This is deodorant. So salt naturally doesn't let bacteria grow, so you don't stink. This has lasted me over 10 years, just because I chiseled it out of the actual container.
Damn.
She's using the remnants, what's left in the body of the container, because she chiseled it out. For 10 years, she's smelled like probably hot onions. I can't imagine.
You think these type of people that reuse everything and just hold on to things for the longest just keep on... Do you believe this family is like hoarding? Do they hoard? Do they like keep reusing things?
Well, if she had 40 of those, it'd be a problem. But if she just has one, well,
that's what I'm saying. If you're keeping things for so long, it seems like they have a house or like an apartment. So they're just maybe accumulating things and they have like a whole room just designated, just hoarding, collecting.
I think that's what most hoarders think they're doing, is they're being efficient, saving things. I need that someday. Oh no, I need that. I feel like she's just smearing her armpit sweat into the rock salt every morning.
The morning
for 10
routine.
Years. That's 3,000 pit wipes.
This is part 2. It's not gonna be like in a timeline. I think it's just gonna switch to something else.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Stephanie's job as a flight attendant keeps her traveling for 20 days a month. But when she's not up in the air, her home is in Dallas, Texas.
My mother used to say, make sure you turn out the light before you leave the room. And of course, nobody pays attention to that until I started paying the bill. Before I leave, I turn off all the electricity at the circuit breaker. Even though I'm not using my appliances, they're still sucking up electricity.
What happens to her fridge?
Standby power can draw as much as 250 watts a day from major appliances. By cutting the electricity to everything but the refrigerator, Stephanie saves an average of $30 a month on her electric bill.
When the passengers leave the plane, I go through and check for a meal that's left by a pilot or a passenger. There's really neat stuff here, like ravioli, pasta primavera.
Stephanie's idea of fine dining is bringing home what the airline's left over.
I'm not sure what year this is, but I would imagine that flight meals have always been expensive. Or just above regular pricings. So she's technically having deluxe meals? Even though it's just a
MRE.
Caesar salad?
Yeah. Like a $15.
So in her head, she's like, oh, this is the luxury, guys.
She called them neat. There's some neat things. Are these things in like Ziploc bags? Or were they covered in plastic? They look like freezer meals that she took out in a sandwich. Like a hot sandwich. Hot tuna sandwich out of her duffel bag.
She has shit in her fridge.
She's collecting every United Airlines meal.
We open up a refrigerator and it looks like a deli.
The food is perishable items. They're going to throw it away if I don't take it home and eat it. I'm saving myself about $15 on every meal. In first class.
She clearly thinks she's eating high class. She's saving $15 a meal.
What would this be? Like 2009? Be for real, guys, though. 15. Would you actually do this? If you had a chance of just getting free meals?
After a customer just coughed and sat there for 4 hours with your sandwich and touched it and shoved it in a container and then shoved it under their seat. Ooh. Floor tuna. Now she looks like she has Ziploc bags full of loose nuts. I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah, just put the open bag.
A couple nuts left in the pocket.
Just mix it all together and it's mixed nuts from the store.
Okay, let's see.
Yes, they serve mixed nuts. In main cabin, they serve the regular nuts.
They're just loose nuts, girl.
Now, if they're unopened, you're not allowed to take them. But of course, if they're open, I bag them up. I bring them home. A jar of mixed nuts is about $8. I don't have
just
to pay
sell it.
for
She's sick
they're good for
all the
snacking,
time.
And they're really good for protein.
That's nasty. I tell you,
They're still good.
Oh, the dirtiest thing on a bar countertop is the mixed nuts. I just can't imagine 700 people going through leaving open bags of nuts that this woman is then dumping into Ziploc bags after every plane ride.
But it's kind of crazy because it went from saving electricity to just full on
psycho stealing.
Yeah.
It's a good way to save money if it's like clean food that hasn't really been touched or opened. I don't even want to touch anything at the airport, let alone take food out of someone's...
Little Jimmy with just snot grabbing the nuts or playing with the bag.
Touching everything. Okay, let's see what else tips she has for us.
Good. They didn't touch them. If they were going to touch them, they probably would have eaten them.
Whether they're stale or good, she will continue to eat them until they're all gone.
The covers that go on the airline pillows are thrown away at the end of the day. Most flight attendants don't want those dirty pillows, but I found good use for them. Oh my God! Before I do anything, I make sure I boil them down. By boiling the pillow covers, you're basically sanitizing them, getting rid of any germs or lice or anything that passengers might have left behind.
That's what you care about, but you'll take their dirty nuts.
These are the ones that have already dried. What I do with them is I cut them into little triangles. They make, voila.
1 gallon of gas.
They make what?
Did she just say napkins? What was that?
Oh, yeah, probably. For sure.
Do you think the time that it takes her to collect it, put it in bags, put it in her duffel bag, bring it home, unwrap it, boil it, is worth 40 cents? How much money do you think she's saving without the food? The food's okay. I mean, I could, whatever. She's into that. But the pillowcases?
Unless you make something out of it and put it on Etsy. Customized. Triangle table covers.
Oh my
Boom.
God. I guess.
That's
you cut snowflakes out and make them as Christmas
little
decorations? Halloween ghosts.
Paint them. Yeah.
Now we're thinking like poor people right now. We're not talking about saving money at this point. We are embarrassing ourselves. We're trying to make this woman sane, but it is not happening. I don't know. Maybe you guys steal pillowcases and mix nuts from airplanes. Let us know. Let us know what you do with your airline pillows. Yeah, okay.
Are you cheap? We're cheap. Here we go. Let's cheap together.